As many of you may know, I'm from Florida. Sorry about that, by the way. It seems fitting that I cover a story from the Sunshine State. Therefore, I will tell you the story of a small island nation who took on the might of the United States in a fight for their independence. That's right, we're talking about Key West. It is April of the year 1982, and a miles-long line of cars sit on the road leading to a U.S. Border Patrol checkpoint. A bar called Lucky's Last Chance Saloon sits beside the checkpoint and is packed with hungry drivers who have been waiting in traffic all day. Once they leave, these travelers head the opposite direction, away from the Florida Keys and back toward Miami. In early 1982, the U.S. Border Patrol set up a roadblock just north of the intersection of the only two roads leading to the Keys, searching for illegal Cuban immigrants and narcotics. This roadblock was met with immediate condemnation from many of the Keys, most notably Key West, which claimed the roadblock hurt the island's vital tourism industry. Complaints of the Keys were ignored by the U.S. federal government, prompting the island to declare independence from the United States, stating that if the United States was going to treat them like a foreign nation, they might as well become one. The nation took on the name of the Conch Republic, declaring Key West Mayor Dennis Wardlow Prime Minister. Wardlow's first act was to immediately declare war on the U.S., symbolically breaking a loaf of stale Cuban bread over the head of a naval officer, then surrendering to the same man after 1 minute and proceeding to apply for $1 billion in foreign aid. The secession and subsequent surrender did the trick and developed publicity for the plight of the islanders, with the roadblock and border patrol posts being removed soon after. Officials of the Conch Republic were invited to the Summit of the Americas in Miami in 1994. However, 1995 would see the largest challenge to the micronation's sovereignty. In September 20th of 1995, it was reported that the 478th Battalion of the United States Army Reserve was to conduct a training exercise simulating the invasion of a foreign island. However, none of the Conch Republic's officials were notified of the exercise. Seeing this as another chance for publicity, Wardlow and the people behind the 1982 secession mobilized the island for war, sailing out to meet the military on the schooner Western Union to attack the Coast Guard vessel with water balloons, conch fritters, and stale Cuban bread. But they were quickly dispatched by fire hoses. Coast Guard then contacted the Department of Defense, protesting for arranging this operation without contacting the city of Key West. The leaders of the 478th apologized for their violation of the Conch Republic's sovereignty, submitting to a surrender ceremony on September 22nd. During the U.S. government shutdown from 1995 to 96, the Republic sent a flotilla of boats to Dry Tortugas National Park to capture Fort Jefferson and reopen it, in which they dubbed a full-scale invasion. When U.S. officials attempted to re-enter the monument, they received citations from the Conch Republic. When the citation was contested in court the next year, the following case, the United States of America versus Peter Anderson, was dropped quickly by U.S. courts. Peter Anderson was the Secretary General of the Conch Republic until his death to cancer in 2014. In 2006, Anderson made the news again by claiming to annex the abandoned span of the 7-mile bridge as a response to the deportation of Cuban immigrants who had made it to the bridge only to be deported back to Cuba because the Border Patrol did not consider the bridge to be dry ground because it was not connected to land. This prospect ended when the office of Florida Governor Jeb Bush declared the state was not in negotiations to sell the bridge. In 2008, northern parts of the Conch Republic, centered around Key Largo, formed a separation from the Republic, declaring themselves the northernmost territories of the Conch Republic. This reportedly came after disagreements over the use of the term Conch Republic. The Keys still claim to be the Conch Republic to this day, and despite not being recognized internationally or really taken seriously in any capacity, the legacy of the Conch Republic is still very apparent in the island micronation.